Hello and a very good evening to you, dear viewer. I am Tasha, and of course today is a very, very special day. It's a very special evening. I am here to interview some of the great casts for the movie Lost Hope. And this evening I'm very, very honored to inform you that I have one of the main characters with me here tonight, and we shall be having a moment with her today here with me. Hello.
Hello.
A very good evening.
Good evening to you.
You look very good.
Thank you.
What's your name?
I'm Kyoshwin Oliver.
Richard Oliver, exactly when did you start acting?
I started acting way back in primary schools, and then in my secondary schools too I was acting, but to appear on screen like this is my first time.
Well, that must be something very interesting for you. How old were you by then?
I was 10, 12, because I remember I started acting from primary too.
Okay. Well, when you talk about acting, there must be certain things that inspired you to start acting. What were some of those inspirations?
I love people, especially young growing girls and boys. In most cases, I've been seeing a lot of things happening. You find out that we see young girls dropping out of schools. You know, some are on the streets, some are just getting married. I was looking for ways of talking to them. I looked for so many ways I could not find, but the only way I could find was maybe through acting.
How do you feel about this movie, The Lost Hope?
Actually, I feel so great.
And what role did you play in the movie?
I played the role of a mother.
Well, that must be a very, very loving character.
Yeah.
We all love being mothers at some point.
Yeah.
Okay, who is Ayera?
Ayera is a wife to a man, an arrogant man, let me say, who doesn't like anything to do with education. He despises education, especially girl child education. He loves material things. So Ayera was a woman who was ready to fight for the family, especially for her children.
So I must say you are that tough mother, the one who fights for the rights of her children.
Actually, I do. I am a very tough woman.
Okay.
I know the ones who will do washing will see how tough I was, especially when it comes to my children.
Okay, you must have experienced a few challenges while you were acting this movie. What would be some of those challenges?
The most tough thing was, as I told you, this was my first time acting on screen. There was that fear at first. I never knew that I could do something up to that level. So that was one of the challenges I faced. Then secondly, we had challenges of funds. Moving up and down. We had no fund because we were still starting our project. Things were not all that easy.
And what are some of the lessons that can be learned from this movie?
A lot of lessons can be learned. One, as parents, I know after watching this movie, you will realize that however much you are going through some difficulties at home, the challenges maybe that your husbands may be giving, but you as a woman, you should always stand firm. You should always fight for the rights of your children, no matter how they may be, whether being girls, whether being boys, whether, for example, you see my son, he was disabled. The father despised him. However much I tried to talk to the father, but the father couldn't understand me. He was not seeing the future of these children. But I know after watching this movie, every woman will know that fighting for child's rights is very important. Two, I know at the end of this movie, a lot of things are going to be learned. Early pregnancy, the challenges, maybe the difficulties that are affecting our girls. At the end of this movie, the people are going to realize those things.
What message do you have for the people who are going to watch the movie?
Fight for your children, whether poor, whether they have nothing, but know that someone out there is there to support you. Fight for their future. And they should come. Let them come and watch. Let them come and watch this movie. Let them come and see what they have never been experiencing. They will get it in that movie.
Ladies and gentlemen, that has been a very quick light moment with one of the actors. She's actually Ayera, the mother of the two children in the movie Lost Hope. And we've heard some of the things she has said and the messages she's trying to reach to the people out there. So we encourage you to pick some fighting spirit from Ayera in this movie and fight for the rights of your family members. Hope you enjoy the movie.